All right, last video of Free Agent Frenzy, unless the Leafs have some more things they end up doing. But as of right now, it's the last one that I have recorded for you guys. All right, so continuing our goaltender conversation, Joseph Woll, your starting goaltender, right? And with Ilya Samsonov walking out the door, and with Martin Jones walking out the door, you need help. And the Leafs go to the team that won the Stanley Cup, in the Florida Panthers, and they get goaltender Anthony Stolarz. Okay? Anthony Stolarz is basically a career backup goaltender, 30 years of age. Last year in 27 games with the Florida Panthers, which is pretty good, right? He had a .925 save. Very good. And you look at his career numbers, over 108 games. Again, this is the point I'm trying to make. As a career backup, he has never played more than 30 games in the league in one season. So he's a backup for his career. That's the scary part about Joseph Woll, is that sort of thing. And he's a .915 save percentage in those 108 contests. So he's been a good goaltender in the National Hockey League. He's a backup guy. He's been there and done that. And the thing for Stolarz, and the reason he probably chose the Leafs, is he sees the goaltending situation and is like, okay, there clearly is a guy above me in Joseph Woll. Yes. But he can't stay healthy. So this is an opportunity for me in a big market to get maybe more playing time than I'm used to. And if I excel, he'll only be 32 at the end of the contract, maybe get a pretty good one after that, being with the Leafs as well. Who knows? So for him, it makes sense. And for the Leafs, they desperately needed that. A 2-year deal worth $2.5 million for Anthony Stolarz. Well, 2.5 AAV. So was that $5 million? So there's your 1-2. Joseph Woll and Anthony Stolarz. So we'll see how that goes moving forward. I don't know much about Stolarz. I'd have to do some more research and watch more video and stuff like that on him. But overall, yeah, he's been there and done that. He's been a goaltender. Of course, he's been a freaking goaltender, you idiot. He's been a backup goaltender his entire career. Knows what it takes to be ready, right? Playing behind Sergei Bobrovsky. Playing, let me try and actually pull up his career stats here. It doesn't even have it for me. Lovely, lovely stuff. But now he'll be playing alongside of Joseph Woll. Right? He's been in Florida now. He was in Philly before. Isn't he a big dude as well? See, this is the thing where I wish I had more. Actually, I think I can still find this. Anthony Stolarz. Okay, wow. Yeah, he's 6'6", 210. So he's a big fella in the net. And I'm going to leave it at that with Anthony Stolarz. Again, $2.5 million for a career backup goaltender. Maybe looking for an opportunity to play more with the Leafs. We'll see. That's what I'm going to leave it at that. And the last thing, I wanted to put it all in one video because I'm not going to sit here and talk 5 minutes about Matt freaking Murray signing. But Matt Murray returns to the Leafs on a 1-year contract with $875,000. He will fill the Martin Jones role with the Leafs, right? As that third string backup. God forbid you need him. He's there, right? And it makes a lot of sense because we saw last season how important Martin Jones was to this team. Right? You needed him in, what was that, December? When Joseph Woll went out and Ilya Samsonov was no good and he got hurt. And it's like, oh boy, here's Martin Jones, your starter for like 10 straight games and whatnot. And he was great. He won a lot of games for this Leaf team last year. And let me look at his number. He had 11 wins. He was 11-8-1-2 with the Leafs. 287 goals against, a .902 save percentage. He started 19 games for this team. It was very important that the Leafs had him, and in those 22 games played, he had 11 wins. Like, he was great for what he is, for what he was brought to do. So for Matt Murray, he's going to be filling that void, and for the love of God, I hope he doesn't get into 22 games, because if he does, that's a big issue. But for right now, I'm okay with Matt Murray returning to the Leafs on a 1-year contract. Again, gives you that depth in the cage, which you desperately need. And obviously, if someone falters, if both guys falter, you have a guy, Matt Murray, which you can squint and think maybe there's something there. Probably not. But injuries all over the place in this crease for the Leafs. Matt Murray, Joseph Woll, great. We'll see how it goes. But overall, I'm okay with it. I'm fine with the goaltending trio that we have here in Toronto, but we'll see what it looks like on the ice with this new revamped decor. All right, so you know what, guys? That's going to do it for this one. If you enjoyed the video and the last Leafs free agent frenzy video of the day, unless something else happens. Hit that like button. Do appreciate it. Hit the subscribe button. If you guys not done so already, comment down below your thoughts on the video, your thoughts on Matt Murray and Anthony Stolarz. Well, Matt Murray returning to the Leafs and Anthony Stolarz becoming a Toronto Maple Leaf. Let me know all your thoughts down below. Twitter, Discord, Instagram, TikTok, all that stuff is down below. So follow up there if you haven't done so already. And I will talk to you guys later on Jay's Edition as they're playing the Houston Astros right now in game 1 of their 4-game set at Rogers Center. And as for the Leafs, talk to you guys throughout the offseason unless something else pops up. Maybe Mitch Marner Edition. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Thank you guys so much for listening and watching. I hope you enjoyed the video and are jacked up for the season to begin. You know, that's what happens every time July 1 rolls around. You get some new players. You're like, oh, I want to watch this team play now. So, all right. So thank you guys so much for listening and watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Talk to you guys then.